That's the wet and warm, I say.
I mean, that's a loaded question.
You hit me with that rock.
Okay. Maybe, can we edit that out?
I was free shitting. It was fine. This wine's really good.
We need a baby.
Okay, no, we can have a fight on the air. That's fine. That's fucking fine.
Self-checkout, that's your fault.
It's like the Hitler stash. Just above their nose.
I mean, you could have gone pre-dev, but okay.
This is where the man sits.
Maybe, can we edit that out? It's bullshit.
Yeah, so that was funny.
Yeah,
Glad I captured that. It was literally just recording on the only thing that doesn't capture our audio with microphones.
No. Oh.
Let's redo the moment. And then you were like, and then I was all.
Hold on.
And then.
And
then I was all.
And then I was like, just kidding. We won't keep going.
And I was all like, yodel. You know what? Sometimes I really wish I could yodel.
I'm sure you could.
Have you seen yodeling videos?
Why don't you try to yodel? You should.
That sounded good.
I thought that was great. It was like, are you saying I got something in my teeth?
No, I felt a bean in my tooth.
I don't know if those lentils were done.
They were done.
They seemed harder than the last lentils I'd made. Maybe because they were old lentils.
I mean, they were probably al dente.
Like the last lentils I used were outdated.
No, but I think it was just cooked a higher temperature longer last time. Higher temperature.
That's true. It was.
But it's all good. It tastes amazing. And they were still soft. It just wasn't like mushy like the other ones.
I like mushy.
I know you do.
I mean, if I'm doing soup, just
might as well mush
mold
it
it
up.
all together. What are you guys doing?
You're having a standoff.
Cute. It's the cutest standoff ever.
Kill for my love. Kill. Get him.
He turns around.
He's like, what?
Kill him.
What are you talking about?
What's wrong with you?
Drink your wine.
Welcome to One Thing Leads to Another.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Marty.
And this is Pony.
I've been listening to local podcasts, and
I love you.
a lot of people are actually pretty funny, and they have good voices. But one thing that pisses me off is when they censor themselves because they want to speak to a broader audience, like children. I don't want to speak to children, and the children I want to speak to, they swear.
Okay, here's the deal. When you're a fucking child, you should be outside hanging with your fucking friends. I don't care if it's snowing outside. I don't care if it's raining or hailing, whatever. You should be doing something interactive with other people. The reason podcasts are around are for the sad fucking adults that don't have anyone else to talk to.
They're at work going...
Because it's literally why I listen to podcasts, is because I love hearing other things from other people that I'm not friends with.
Yeah.
That's the whole...
Cool interviews or just conversations.
And sometimes they are
laugh.
my friends, and I'm listening to them in another state, so it's just nice.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? There's a group that's for podcasting.
Yeah.
And then there's the people...
Right, so that's my point. It's like...
I want to talk to kids. It's
if
weird.
you're censoring yourself...
That's how you fuck up kids. That's how kids grow up to be weird.
Yeah. I'm really pro speaking how you feel. Mm-hmm. Because if I sense any fakeness in you, that you're like, oh gosh darn it, even though you're like fucking motherfucking tits, I want to hear that.
Titty bitch.
I want to hear you actually express yourself.
I know. We get really out of control in here, guys.
Yeah, we get crazy.
Get a little wild.
Get a little wackadoo.
Sorry for the moms out there.
The moms.
Holla to my mamas. Where you at? Oh.
Yeah, it's just that, I don't know. Seems fake. Seems like fake shit. I'm not for it.
That is. That's why I stopped reading children's books.
Yeah, because it's fake shit.
I add a cuss word every other word.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun podcast to do.
That's the other thing. I like that people pretend that kids don't swear.
Oh, yeah, kids swear.
I started swearing when I was 10. Maybe. I might have been younger.
I think I was I was probably 12, 11. I don't know. I'm not great with age.
I've definitely said curse words before. Don't put your chair down. Cricket's under it.
Okay. However,
Cricket, come here.
I did say, thank you. I think I did say itch when I was like,
Were you rapping?
no, that was how like you separated them. So you'd be like, you're a itch. And then you weren't really saying it because you separated the.
Like second grade,
Yeah.
I would.
Or like, you.
See, I would actually swear, but it's more like you're an empty field. You look left, you look right.
But that's boys. Girls.
And then you like light a match, you start a fire, and you're like, fuck.
We were, I just imagine you looking like the Grinch, like when he's a little kid and he's making that fucking, that ugly piece of hardware that he gives to Martha.
It's a beautiful ornament.
It's so cute. And that's what it reminds me of. Like, that's
So I do. You'd be like,
boys at that age, just, yeah.
light fires inside of cinder blocks. Light
I mean,
fires anywhere.
I lit fires. Like,
Yeah, smoke
I liked-
cigarette butts. And you go, shit.
shit. Why?
Am I saying it right? Shit.
That's one
God.
thing I love about when kids swear, because they're so not used to swearing that when they use it, it never sounds appropriate.
No.
They're like, fuck, fuck, fuck. They never have the right, like,
Yeah, like they make fuck sound happy.
they're like, fuck.
Nailed it. Sorry, no.
I remember the first time I heard a kid use it, they oh God, what was happening? Their friend broke their arm.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, shit. And he used it, and it was like perfect. I was like, whoa, you said shit like an adult.
See, and that's weird too. It's like babies with abs. Like that's weird.
Yeah.
That's another weird thing.
Kids swearing.
Yeah. It's right up there with it. If you have abs and you got a cigarette in your hand and you cuss and you're little.
Maybe
that's
I was
weird.
just a bad kid and I hung out with other bad kids.
I mean, that's true. I hung out with
Is there
bad
kids that don't swear?
Um,
They probably pray and go to bed
I'm
early.
sure there are. No, because even the Jesus freaks they're the worst. They're the ones that are the dirtiest.
That's true. That's where I learned a lot of.
They make the
Stuff.
Barbies do stuff together.
Yeah.
They make Legos, go to bed together,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
And then when they get
not
older, like, it's not sex if we have our eyes closed.
Did you imagine you just have like genius kids, right? And like they grow up to be like, they want to be doctors. And so at 10, you get them Legos and they make a diagram of someone's vagina.
Genius.
How can you get mad at that?
Yeah, right?
But then what if he makes a penis and makes them do stuff together? So it's like these massive Legos.
That was like our neighbor's kids were talking about. Someone went to school for Halloween, and they got in trouble for this. And I guess I thought it was hilarious and creative for a kid.
Yeah.
They glued a bunch of cereal boxes to their body and then stuck forks in all the boxes, and they were a serial killer. And I was like,
That's really clever. Someone got in trouble for that?
yeah. But so they had to change. Or I think
But that's clever.
they were like plastic knives, and they're like, no, you have to change it to forks, and it can't say serial killer. You just have to have cereal boxes on you.
Well,
There's
that's even better.
something stupid,
I mean,
but-
that's stupid that he even had to point it out, because that's how you find out who your true friends are. If they don't know what your costume is, fuck them. That's
True.
So. Yeah, I don't know. That
But it
blows
was
my
like-
mind. We got to think of some creative ones for our kids to wear.
But it's like the kid came up with this idea, and then he got in trouble for it. I'm like, dude, that's creative. Let him go.
Yeah,
There's wordplay there.
it is.
There's creativeness because he made the costume. Like he had to think about that. Like, oh, I'm saving this tricks box because in 3
Yeah.
months I'm dressing as a serial killer.
That's pretty good.
Or go, collecting them.
I mean, serial killers are a real thing. Like,
Actual serial killers.
well, I mean, like, I'm saying, like, it's part of everyday life now. Everyone listens to serial killer stuff. It's all over Netflix.
Yeah, there's information's everywhere now.
Yeah, like you just gotta let it happen.
Yeah, that's
But
why.
do you think that there's gonna be more serial killers in the future?
No,
You don't think so?
there's gonna be way less.
I mean, the numbers have gone down, but I mean, like, as far as copycats. Like, what if you get copycats that listen to these podcasts and they copycat the murder?
But everything's Big Brother's watching us.
So then there's, like, the second Zodiac or Zodiac Killer Senior or something. Like, you know,
Yeah,
like
but I mean,
that.
like, with technology and everything where it's going, everything's going to be safer, but more miserable. Because there will be cameras everywhere. There will be surveillance everywhere.
Oh.
DNA. I mean, you have to...
You won't have a chance to be a serial
The
killer.
technology that uses Face ID for the phone is remarkable.
Well, and all the DNA things that people have done.
Once they have this,
Everyone's done Ancestry. That was like a huge thing.
they can find my face in a crowded London street because of this technology, which is neat and terrifying.
I wonder how many rapists they would catch nowadays because of everyone doing Ancestry. Like, you know how they're backlogged on the rape
yeah.
kits? And so I wonder if they were to run it today with all of the new DNA,
You throw all of them in the database.
just be a bunch of Ivy League college kids.
Fuck. That'd be really interesting, though.
It probably would be. It'd probably be like the smart and elite, the ones that get away with things.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's take them down.
It is a sadistic fuck.
Come here.
The sociopaths and the people that are driven by more than emotion.
It's true.
Money, greed, power.
Yeah. Power of the gold.
So I read this article before. Oh, I didn't read the whole article. Honestly, I just saw the headline and read like a whole paragraph. But
That's how everyone should get their news.
that's how everyone gets their news. So a man in Canada hit a dog with his car and then drove it to the vet and was like, "Hey, I hit this dog." And they're like, "That's a coyote."
How do people not know the difference between a dog and a coyote? I feel like they're very different.
He goes, "I thought it was a German Shepherd or a Husky," he told CNN News. Like, what the... Dude, there's a picture of it in his back seat. This thing doesn't even look like a coyote. It looks like a fucking wolf.
Well, probably in Canada. Canadian coyotes, could you imagine? Canadian coyotes, first off.
It's a thick winter coat coyote.
Exactly. Like, think about even just that. That should be a shirt, Canadian coyote.
I'm a Canadian coyote. I'm gonna get you.
That shit's crazy.
Cricket's like,
I've heard of those Canadian coyotes. They're bad news.
They're bad news.
They let you live it while you're alive. Sometimes they come down, they just pluck the legs off of little dogs and leave them to die.
Oh, shit.
we should do a video of him sitting in a dark room with like incense smoke.
Yeah.
And then
Cricket commentary. Yeah. Oh, my God. That's the best.
Oh my God. Okay, you guys. One after another.
Our dogs are so far removed from a coyote. It's ridiculous.
I love you, babies. I love you.
They're mushy, weird pets.
Look at him. He's vicious.
He's squishy.
You're vicious and lean. Just kidding. I fattened you
I
up
was
for
a
winter.
wolf once a million years ago.
I just love when his little fat patch has grown. It's my favorite.
You're making him fat.
It's okay. Mom's going to get fat too. It's winter.
Fuck.
Just kidding.
Poor little dog.
Diet.
A toy.
I just ate ice cream before this podcast, so
Fuck yeah.
not much of a diet.
Oh, we got some Ben and Jerry's.
By the way, whoever packed my Ben and Jerry's, I'm really disappointed. That manufacturing facility that they use to package mine,
Right?
they need to get some new workers, man. I'll help them in their staffing needs.
Yeah.
I help them.
They all have hippie names too.
You want help?
Help.
No, but seriously, it's like it was overflowing,
Yeah, they always like way overfill it.
but not in a good way. Because
No?
then it was like really stuck to the lid, and it overflowed outside of the lid.
You just don't know how to open it. You once
What
you
was
get it
that
cracked.
noise?
I have no idea what's going on up there.
Oh, that's my chair.
But there was something else going on up there.
Right? It was like, shh. Maybe it was the fridge.
Maybe. Yeah, there was a sound. It sounded like an oil furnace was going off in our living room.
Pony's just watching Cricket destroy this bear.
That's one thing really interesting. Have you seen oil furnaces? Because
Those are crazy. There's some still in houses today out here.
There's people that get them filled and still use